Hey guys, I didn't see you come in there. We're just sort of watching this beautiful little sunset here as we start off on our new episode, a new show called Minecraft Vanilla Cribs. I'm just joking. This is Minecraft Vanilla, alright, but it ain't Cribs. This is just me showing off my base, and you guys have already checked out my Feed the Beast, or at least you should. It's better than that, but it's still worse than a lot of people out there. Like, I know I'm a pretty lame builder compared to those people. So it's nighttime right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you around the interior of my house. I'm then going to go and show you around my initial base and whatnot, and my wheat fields and that sort of thing, and just sort of get an idea of what I'm working with. And then I want some suggestions in the comments from you guys of what I can do. I mean, I'm not burning out about this, and I don't ever plan to burn out. That's why I play Feed the Beast, because I go back and forth. When I burn out on one, I go to the other, and when I burn out from this, and it goes like that. So I mean, I've been addicted to this game for now over a year, and it's just like I haven't slowed down any. So let's go down here. Yeah. So sorry to start off. This right here is sort of like my welcome area. I really haven't designed a purpose for it yet, and I will find one. In here was sort of like my little sunroom. It's like what I like to call it. That was its original purpose. It was designed so people could come out here and bathe in the sun while being inside the house. Problem was I put it on the wrong side of the world. It should have been on the east side, not the west. But you know, I like it. It's cool. So it's sort of, I don't know what it's going to be yet, but it still gets me an awesome view of the sunset over the water. So I think it's cool. And okay, so I'll show you the basement last. I don't know why it's suddenly so laggy. Oh, I know why. Options, video settings. Oh, I have that off. Okay. Well, let's just cut this down a bit. And I have no idea if that's affecting anything or not. So if you guys have a clue, let me know. So, but for now, let's keep on trucking. Now, pretty straightforward around here. Birch archways. I'm not in love with these, okay guys? Like, I put these in here so I wanted to put in contrast with my already dark room with not oak. It was the spruce. And as you can tell, spruce is very dark, especially in the later editions. So it's just like, I don't know what'll go good with it. I find oak just looks too blah, so I don't use it very often. But I mean, I may have to, because the birch in comparison is just like going from one extreme to the other. It's really bad. Now this right here is sort of like my unfinished attic area. What I'm going to have up here is basically redstone contraptions that's going to push redstone lamps down, or not down, but it's going to activate redstone lamps during the day through through sunlight sensors. So during night, these lights, the redstone lamps will be on, and through day they'll be off. Now now I will have just regular torches up in the attic, because I mean, attics don't really have electrical lighting usually, and I'll be perfectly honest, I don't really care if they as long as mobs don't spawn up there, I'm really happy. Now I've already shown you this. That's just a sort of a melon storage spot, and it looks really cool. And I do apologize about this lag. It's really bad now. I don't know if it's because I'm recording with this software. I don't know what it is. I usually never have this problem. I mean, I just recorded a few minutes ago with this software, and it worked just fine. I could play the entire game, no problem. But then I discovered I didn't record Minecraft. I recorded nothing. So, well, something was recorded, like my voice and all that was recorded. The actual video portion of it wasn't. It just recorded the black screen, so I didn't do it right. So I went and did some tutorials, and I figured out what I did wrong. So I'm thinking it might have something to do with that. But anyway, I don't know. We'll test it out. Hopefully this won't look as bad as it appears to me. Maybe it's just natural lag, my computer being its computer again. So these are all my typical chests. In here is sort of like I call it storing chest, a miscellaneous chest. That's absolutely garbage in it. Here is my cobblestone and dirt. In this one, it's got my flowers that I started collecting and saplings. This is going to be my wood and saplings. Like, I have oaks, birch, spruce, and acacia. Those are my 4 common woods I use right now. then I just have another miscellaneous chest because my last one got filled. And my chests are going to continue going down like this, all the way down this until it's down to about here. And then I don't know what I'm going to do, but I know for a fact I'm putting in a train station for a chest, probably 3 or 4 blocks in, and having like a Soaring chest in there implemented until I can come back in and sort it through myself. But again, that'll come in a later episode, so we'll see. Now I do apologize about if I clear my throat at all during this video, or if I cough or whatever. But I just got over a really bad cold and flu. Just went around my office, and it's just, it takes the life right out of you. So anyway, let me go to sleep here and pray this doesn't look near as bad as it actually probably is. Okay, so what I want to show you guys is pretty simple. I'm going to start off with this. This is my first little hidey hole. Yeah, I know it doesn't look much because it's not. It's a hidey hole. Door, some lights, that's about it. This is a dock, and the only reason I built this dock the way it's looking now is because I wanted to defrost ice and keep it defrosted. Now that ice is no longer a problem in a tundra biome, I'm just going to clear this out, and I'm going to have it open to one long docking area, sort of like what you would see like at a fisherman's wharf, and reclaim all those torches and all that. Now I'm going to come up here on top of the awning here, as long as I don't lag out. Ugh. And of course I'm lagging quite fierce now. This is why I didn't want to get into video editing. Videos. There we go. So that's what my house looks like. Now, again, it's not complete, as you can tell, here and here. I'm going to put cobblestone fence on this bar here, I think. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm going to put cobblestone fences on these corners. Like, basically, I don't want to see my spruce wood. Alright? I should rephrase it. I don't want to see my spruce logs. And then it's basically going to color in all of that and essentially just make it look much better. Now, you'll notice I have a couple different farms over here. I have an oakwood farm there, a wheat farm, and a reeds farm. We'll take a closer look to those in just a minute. I have a barn here. It looks funny, I know, but I like this barn. This barn I just finished this morning, and it actually came out a lot better than I was expecting. I still got to figure out a way to sort of put something on these walls to give it a bit more depth, but I'll figure something out. Maybe if I continue watching BOO's building with BOO, I might get some inspiration, or even inspiration with Corrales. Both of those are really good videos to get an inspiration, and we'll see. But for the most part, I find just experimenting is the biggest thing to work with. Like, I mean, I liked the cobblestone around the base for foundation, but barns usually are up supported by something, so I figured, so we might want to have holes or something. So I put in fences and put that little spoke. Now it didn't look well, so I'm going to clear that all out. Sorry about that, guys. I've been talking way too much tonight, apparently. But we will replace that with just cobblestone brick. Actually, cobblestone. Here, let's just sort of pull this out, and you guys tell me if I should or shouldn't. Yeah, super lag. Alright. Before you ask, yeah, I know I had a stone pick right there, but I don't care. So should I go with cobblestone blocks or cobblestone walls? Personally, I like the cobblestone blocks better, but I find it takes away the depth. But I'll be perfectly honest, that depth doesn't really go well. But you guys tell me what you think I should do, and leave a comment, and I will be more than happy to look into it and try it out and see what's going on. But for now, I really don't have anything else to say about that. So let's go inside here and take a quick look. So on my basement floor here is all my sheep. The whole point of this is one color, one sheep. Shear once drops in, so like every now and again I come in, I shear, boom. Maybe once a day I come in and I shear. That way I'm constantly getting colors. So that way when the project comes up, then I need colors or if I need carpet, boom, it's right there. Then I have my cows. Again, breed them once every couple days and they're good to go. Alright, now I have a little story to tell you about this. I had 2 horses, both pure white. In my opinion, some of the best horses you can get. And I had a little accident one day. Well, this morning actually. And I was not a happy camper. I was coming up the stairs, la-di-dee, la-di-da. Didn't even look over. I just looked over my cows, seeing how they were doing. Next thing I know, kaboom! I jumped forward. And I was just like, what? Turn around, there's a great big gaping hole here. And all I heard when it happened was one of my, something crying. I was just like, what the heck was that? I looked behind me, there was a hole in the floor and one of my horses had disappeared. That's right, if it wasn't for that armor, I would have lost my 2 horses. I was not happy. Creeper went boom. So that instigated me into filling this place up with torches. Something I neglected to do. Because I figured, this being completely open and light, this being, 2 barred windows here, I figured I'd save even if this was covered. No, I was wrong. There was just enough darkness for a creeper to spawn. So anyway, this leads up to my roof. Nothing really all that fancy. And I'm gonna leg out. Oh, nope. Here we go. Woohoo! I thought I was gonna leg out and not be able to get up. Nothing all that special. From here you can see my wheat farm, which needs to be seeds need to be planted before I can do anything. I have some carrots down at the other end. I've just got a potato today, and I haven't had a chance to plant it yet. So I'll be able to go in there and plant those all up. And then these are my reed farm. What I do is I do water source, 2 grass box water source, and then that way I can get a maximum reed efficiency. So I have three rows of 6. So I have 18 reed farms going. Like each water hole is a separate reed farm, so it's just like 18 times 4 is yeah, sorry guys, my math is terrible. So 4 times 8 is 32. Is 72, and 72 times 3 is 200 or something. Now again, that math may be way off, maybe right on. I really don't care. It gives you an idea of how efficiency that farm can be. Actually, I think I'm off anyway. Anyway, I have a small acacia farm because obviously I needed it for that roof. I really do like how that roof came out with the brick. Like, I was afraid of. I always found, things don't look right with brick, but that one came out quite well. And then over here is pretty simple. This is going to be a. Hold on here. Let me jump up here. That file, I'll have to. I'm sorry, guys. I really didn't realize. I'm hoping it's just my computer being funny tonight. Alright, so I apologize. Hold on here. Let's try options, video settings. Let's go up to distance 6. Done. Back to game. The only reason I'm doing this is so you guys can get a clear view of what I'm doing here. So what's going to happen is this is all going to be turned into into stone walls, and it's going to come in here, and it's basically going to protect me from the outside environment, and it's going to come out to the sea. I'm not sure if I'm going to have it basically facing inwards, where that'll be the innards part, or if this is going to be like protecting this portion. I don't know yet. We'll play that one by ear. But I think my original plan was to have it facing in so people walk into the wheat field to get into the base. Like, you know how most countryside castles, they all have wheat farms on the outside of their walls? Well, this is basically what my initial tent was. So yes, this is going to be wheat fields. That's right, that's one big wheat field. I mean, I already have a big farm. This isn't something I'm going to be harvesting very often unless I'm in dire need of wheat. And as I said, the only reason I'm doing this, the only reason I'm putting in so much damn wheat here is because I want it for cosmetic purposes. Put in a few hay bales, that sort of thing. Now over here, I'm going to be laying I'm going to be leveling all the sand down and opening this up to the bay, so ships will be can come in here. So I'm going to be building a big ass ship out here. What I'm going to do is there's a mine shaft right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be tearing down this little structure, which is just sort of protecting it, so I don't have any mobs spawn on there or anything like that. And the entrance is going to be on that ship. It's going to be really neat. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it just yet, but I do know the ship is going to be pretty massive, and it's going to be one of my last projects I ever do. And then I'm going to put a lighthouse over here on the corner here. And the lighthouse is actually going to be using redstone, which is going to rotate. Now, there's a lot of nice tutorials for revolving lighthouses using minecarts and whatnot. I'll be perfectly honest, my redstone knowledge is pretty limited, so I may fail at that attempt. But I'm going to try something similar. This is probably going to run off of a clock, though, instead of minecarts. So this is the last thing I forgot to show you, and it's just a little cactus farm. And basically, it comes up here, hits the dirt, pops off, goes in the water. The water pushes it down. Whoops. Down. And there's a couple hoppers at the end. I am so sorry about the lag, guys. I didn't realize it would be this bad. And then boom, the hoppers collect it, and it gets stored in here. Ooh, got one in the last couple minutes. And that's it. That is my thing. Like, I mean, it's not the most efficient design, and if you guys have a better design for more efficient designs, please let me know. I haven't gone looking for them. I just sort of saw this in passing and came up in my own head, and I liked it, and it works. Just not efficient. I have a mob system out there, but it failed horrendously, so I gotta look up some of those too. But as you can tell, it's becoming nighttime, so I'm going to sign off this video. This was just a basic introductory towards where I am going with this and what I plan to do with Minecraft and recording. Hopefully we'll see if it's next time I record, if I have the same amount of lag. If I do, I'm going to hold off on recording for a while. If I don't, great. It just meant this time was bad luck and I may re-record, but hopefully for now, you know, we'll be doing good. So for now, I'm going to cut this one short, and okay, hold on a sec. Let's try something here. Right here. All right, so it was just lighting. Okay. Whew. All right, guys. So, anyway, keep fit, have fun.